Thinking about the stars and thinking about the universe and how it's put together. As a blind person, my in for knowing about that was to read science fiction or to watch space documentaries on TV.
Listen to the universe. This was so fascinating. I actually had not heard of this before, and I love the concept. I will not pretend that I am anywhere near smart enough to know anything about space other than we shouldn't go there unprotected. And to get there is incredibly difficult. That's where I max out. That's my kind of knowledge about space. There's some stars and planets and some other stuff floating around up there. That's kind of it. I am not, it's not even that I'm not an enthusiast. I do enjoy space, but it's not something that I invest a lot of time into. I like looking at stars when I can see them and it's not, I don't have bad light pollution where I'm at. But it's beyond that. I enjoy the beauty of it. I enjoy the kind of mystery of it and the overwhelmingly largeness of it that makes me and my problems feel small and insignificant and therefore easier to handle. I enjoy all of those aspects. I had never heard of listening to like what a black hole sounds like, listening to what a galaxy system sounds like, and I absolutely loved learning about this. I loved getting to hear some of the pieces. I loved how the whole story kind of came to be and how all these different people got involved. I thoroughly enjoyed this film. I thought it was educational, I thought it was interesting and intriguing, and it definitely hooked you. I think as human beings we have innate curiosities about certain things in life, and I think that space is one of them. And having something like this makes it that much more accessible to not just like people that can't see, like, or that have a harder time grasping it, but like people that also just their brains need a different way to intake knowledge. And I thought that this was so interesting and I really enjoyed learning about it.
This is a remarkable technology that they're coming out with. The fact that NASA put the technology to use and showed how it's being used in the documentary, along with showing the galaxies and the nebulas and how they're extracting the sounds from them and elevating them, and then how the people who are blind are using them and how they are seeing the future. This was just remarkable to show, and how they're actually showing the people online by putting it out to the world about how this is, so we can show that not only is there all this stuff that we can physically see with space, but now there's sound to it as well, so those who are visually impaired can now also hear what those of us with sight can see. And the sound, all these solar waves and the sounds are just adding to this experience. It's so remarkable what NASA's doing, and the fact that they're so open about what they're exploring right now with these, and probably what they've been doing for several years, but now that they're releasing the technology, now that they're comfortable enough and well researched with it, it's really a remarkable technology. And the fact that this documentary went so in depth with showing how it works, and even going within the blind community to find individuals, especially this one woman, to show how it's impacting them so that they can be included when we're exploring outer space, to show how it's affecting them as well. It was just really a remarkable documentary to show this amazing technology.
This film is called Listen to the Universe. Wow, what a fascinating short. I had no idea that such science exists. This was a fabulous project to show the viewer how much work has been done to make astronomy available for those with limited sight or with no sight via sound. It was awesome to hear from so many scientists and musicians who have made this possible. The woman who is blind gave some wonderful observations about how it works for her understanding of astronomy. The film captured such lovely footage of outer space and also the equipment and musical instruments to make it happen. Well done. Listen to the universe. Check it out.